European stock markets are trading modestly lower this morning. The UK's FTSE 100 index is down around about 43 points, while the US Stocks 50 index is lower by 20 points. In the currency space, the euro is under a bit of pressure against the dollar, while in the peripheral bond markets, both Spanish and Italian bond yields are relatively calm. Good morning. I'm Ishaq, Siddiqi, and welcome to another Daily Market Bite. I'm going to give you a quick idea of what's going on in financial markets today. Let's start off with what happened overnight. In Asia, we had some Chinese growth data which fell below expectations, coming in around about 7.7, which was the GDP number, falling against expectations for about 8% now. That caused Asian markets to retreat in overnight trade. It put pressure into the European session this morning, and it has been hitting the resource sector quite considerably, together with metal prices. So on the whole, not a nice backdrop. It comes in line with a lot of the poor data that we're seeing from across the globe, particularly China and the US. In the US last week, we had a number of poor economic releases, and now investors are starting to ponder global slowdown fears, the idea that the global recovery may be halting at some point. Now, this doesn't really bode too well for the upcoming economic data out later today. We have US Empire State and Housing Report, the NAHB report, which will be eyed later on in the afternoon. At the same time, we also have some key bank earnings out from the US. We've got Citigroup and Bank of America Merrill Lynch both reporting numbers. We had a pretty good showing from JP Morgan and Wells Fargo last week, so expectations are high that we're going to get a good number from Citigroup and Bank of America. But it must be noted that both banks still have a considerable amount of exposure to the housing market, and are still dealing with a lot of the subprime losses on their books. So investors are a bit hesitant going into the numbers later on. We've got a heavy week this week with some key economic data, particularly the German ZEW survey coming out tomorrow, so look out for that. And other than that, there's not much else going on. The resource sector is one to focus on at the moment. It is the lowest performing sector of the day, given the China troubles. So the UK's FTSE 100 index is the index which is suffering the most, given the fact that it is an index in Europe which is most heavily linked to the commodity sector as a whole, with some key players like Rio Tinto and BHP Billiton and Antofagasta. So thanks for watching a Daily Market Bite. Look onto our Facebook page tomorrow for a new competition where you can win an iPad so you can use our new ETX Capital trading platform for the iPad. The competition will be up tomorrow, and we'll give you some details on what the competition is about, so you can get your hands on a brand new iPad. Look out for that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.